Good afternoon, Chrisfield families and students. Here are your updates for the week. I want to start by thanking everyone who participated in the band bingo on Friday, whether you were playing in the game, whether you helped set up or break down, whether you were calling the numbers, whether you were selling the food, taking the food to the people who bought it, doing raffles, collecting tickets, making sure the people who yelled bingo actually had a bingo. Thank you to everyone who participated in the band bingo. Also, thank you to every single one of our sponsors who sponsored a basket or an item for the band bingo. Without you, without everyone who contributed, then these things wouldn't be possible. So thank you for supporting our band program. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and I want to just say a few words that we honor and thank you for your service. We take a lot of our freedoms for granted on a daily basis, but without you and your commitment to our country, we wouldn't even have these freedoms. So thank you for your bravery, your commitment, your sacrifice to our country, and helping us have the freedoms that we have today. I grew up on an Air Force base. I understand the commitment and the sacrifice that families make. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for allowing us to live the lives that we live in this country. Again, we take so many of these freedoms for granted and don't realize all the things that are going on behind the scenes that we don't know anything about to just protect our freedoms. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, veterans. On Wednesday, we were back to wearing our green for mental health awareness or a mental health shirt. They still need to be wearing uniform bottoms. That's the khaki, black, or navy blue bottoms, skirts, shorts of appropriate length. Friday, our winter sports officially start, so make sure you have your physical in by Friday if you want to participate in indoor track and field, cheerleading, basketball for boys, or basketball for girls. Make sure your physical is in. Quarter one ended last Thursday. Your teachers stayed in Friday when everybody else left to make sure that their grades were in so that we can get everything straight for quarter one report cards. Your report cards will be sent home on Friday, so parents be on the lookout for report cards on Friday. I need notes for students who missed time quarter one. They need to be turned in tomorrow. If they were at the doctor's, bring in the medical note. If they were at the counselor, bring in the note from the counselor. We need these notes in here for quarter one because once we start quarter two and get going in quarter two, we're not going to be able to go back and change these things in quarter one. And we do not want attendance failures. There's no need for an attendance failure. Come to school and bring a note if you're not going to be at school. If you miss a day for something, bring a note. We do not need attendance failures. Lastly, families, you should be receiving, if you have not already received, for 8th, 9th, and 10th grade students, a report for your math scores. This is for math and reading. It was sent out, it was mailed last week, so you should either be getting them tomorrow, Tuesday. Some of you may have received them yesterday, but these are a summary of what your student did on these math scores. These are an indicator of how they're going to perform on the MCAT testing. All right, so it gives you a little summary of what they did. We will be taking these again in January and again in April to just really hone in on what our students need to do well on MCAT to make them college and career ready. So you should be receiving that. If you don't receive it by the end of this week, give us a call. This is for 8th, 9th, and 10th grade students, of course. So if you're a senior, don't expect it. But at the same time, we want to keep you involved, and we also want to keep you informed of what's going on. These MAP scores indicate how they're going to do on the MCAT state testing. And as I said in last week's video, we want to be the best school in the state, so we got to get our scores up. So this is just a way for you to see where your student is and then help us get them to the next level. With that being said, again, I want everybody to have a great rest of their Sunday, and we'll see all the students again tomorrow.